Oops. Hey, hello everybody. Just trying to finish this up. New Jersey Devils. All right. Well, welcome to the 1993-1994 playoffs, or better known as just the 1994 playoffs. And we are getting ready here for some inside the crease action here. So as you can see, we are getting ready for some action. But before we get started, let's talk about the 1993-94 season and what was coming from it, and talk about these teams and the matchups that we're going to look at here as we play inside the crease 1993-94 and the 94 playoffs. So just trying to get things organized so you can see everything on your screen there. And there we go. All right, where is my picture? There it is. So in the Eastern Conference, in the Atlantic Division, the Rangers, by far the best team with 112 points, 52 wins, 24 losses, 8 ties. Second place was the New Jersey Devils, 106 points. Pretty respectable, but ended up in second place. Washington in third with 88 points. The Islanders in fourth place with 84 points. In the Northeast Division, it was the Pittsburgh Penguins with 101, the Boston Bruins with 97, Montreal with 96, and the Sabres with 95. And after all was said and done, the playoff matchups look like this. Oh, I should probably make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. No, you guys can't see anything. All right, let's go back. Here we go. Let's go back to the other screen. There we go. So there's the Eastern Conference regular season results. The East Division and the Northeast Division, Atlantic Division. Rangers in first, followed by New Jersey, Washington, the Islanders. In the Northeast, it was Pittsburgh, the Bruins, the Canadiens, the Sabres, followed by Quebec, Hartford, and Ottawa. So after all was said and done, the matchups looked like this in the Eastern Conference. The one seed was going to be the New York Rangers, and they're going to take on the New York Islanders. So you had that New York matchup, which was very exciting for fans out there. You had the Pittsburgh-Washington matchup, a repeat, and up-and-coming Washington team taking on the high-flying Pittsburgh Penguins. Then you had New Jersey and Buffalo, the 3 seed versus the 6 seed. And then finally, Boston and Montreal. And everyone was talking about the Rangers and the Islanders series. Boston and Montreal. Montreal just coming off a Stanley Cup victory the previous year in 92-93. And so the forgotten series no one really was interested in was New Jersey and Buffalo, the 3 and the 6 seed, because both of these teams played a defensive, kind of grind you down, wasn't very exciting brand of hockey for most people, and it was more of a check 'em and defensive and take your opportunities whenever your opponent makes a mistake, and rely on great goaltending to get you through. So we're going to be replaying the New Jersey Buffalo series from 1994 playoffs, and it is going to be a wild and crazy ride here, I have a feeling, because of all the series in the first round, this was the best and most exciting series, which was completely a shock to everyone out there who had just assumed to write this series off as a foregone conclusion that it was going to be a boring brand of hockey and there was nothing really to watch for. This game actually ended up having one of the most memorable hockey games of all time. Game 6 with New Jersey up 3-2 on Buffalo. Game 6, 4 overtime game. Going into the 4th overtime, 0-0 your score as Martin Brodeur and Dominic Hasek in A+ form and who was going to break first. So go back and check out that viewing. You can find the video on that on YouTube. Excellent game all the way around. And like I said, one of the most exciting series. So we're going to be playing, obviously, inside the crease here with our super new inside the crease fact flipper with our new buttons. And thanks to Bill over there at Inside Sports Games and making this fact flipper for me and adjusting it with the button colors and everything. So I do appreciate that. So we're going to be using that, and hopefully these games will count. So hopefully I won't be making any or too many mistakes as we work through this here. So I've got the lineups all set up, ready to go. I will say that I use one house rule, and that house rule is anytime you roll doubles on your shots. So like this gives you a great example here, as this is a 5-5. Anytime you roll doubles on your shot, if you are shooting a 0, we'll move over to the 3 column, and you'll re-roll on the 3 column. A 1 will go to the 4 column. The 2 will go to the 5 column. And then if you're shooting 3 or 4, they will move up 1 column. And obviously, if you're shooting in a 5 column, you don't get any bonus other than you get to subtract 5 from whatever your dice roll is. So, and then to compensate for these tips, what I call the tip in or deflection rules, you know, how the puck bounces off people and deflects off sticks and skates and all that stuff. And to compensate for that, anytime there is a goal scored, we will flip up a fast action card. Let's say we scored with this 12. We're going to flip up another fast action card. And if you actually roll lower than whatever the number was that you actually used to score the goal, then instead of a goal, it's going to be a great save by the goalie. This way, it'll kind of compensate for the fact that you have these deflections and slightly better shots from the offense. So it kind of balances it out and keeps things more realistic. So, anywho, let's get this game underway. I will be keeping track of goals for each team, and this way I'm going to create like an Excel spreadsheet so you guys can follow along with who is scoring. And as we go through the different series, you can see who's doing really well. I'm going to let the fast flipper keep track of time, so I don't have to worry about time. I will keep track of shots on goal. I'm probably not going to keep track of penalties other than I'm going to write them down the time, so that way I remember when to bring the players back in to make things a little bit easier for myself. So with all that said, let's get game number 1. And you know, when you're talking about playoff hockey, this is like my favorite thing in sports. It beats the Super Bowl. It beats the World Series, NHL. Playoff hockey is the best. And it's certainly very exciting if you follow hockey. And even if you don't follow hockey, it can be an exciting time because every moment, every situation that comes up can be life or death for your team. And that's what makes it so great. Especially Game 7. Oh, if we could only get a Game 7 out of this series. We'll see. So let's get it played and see what happens. So it's going to be Yuri Himlev, Dale Hawerchuk, and Alexander Mogilny against John McLean, Bernie Nichols, and Valery Zeppel. I know how to say his name. Zelapukin. Thank you. I couldn't think of his name for a second there. Most of these players I remember because this is my heyday here, the 90s and early 2000s of hockey. So I will probably butcher a few names, but you know that's just the way I do things because I like to do things that way. All right, so let's get things underway. We can put the pen down and let's go ahead. We're going to have face-off here. Hawerchuk versus Nichols. Nichols with a 7, Hawerchuk with a 7, and we're going to look at, well, since we're tied, we ignore the +5, so it's just going to go to the home center. So Bernie Nichols is going to win that face-off, and here we go. And he's going to try and pass it here. We're going to look and see if the left wing, that's Himlev, is he able to take away a 4? He does. It's going to cause a loose puck situation. And so we're going to the loose puck situation. No time off the clock here as we look. Loose puck is going to go to Himalev, as a matter of fact. So Himalev gets it for the Sabres, and he is going to try to pass it over here to the right defenseman. Although the left wing here, Zelpukin, if he's got a penalty greater 7, no, he does not. So it's no penalty on the defense. There are modifiers I have not talked about. So when you're playing inside the crease, you can be a forecheck 3, forecheck 2, forecheck 1, or forecheck 0, actually. And you can also play aggressive physicality or no physicality on your setup. So the default is 2 forecheckers and normal physicality. So you don't have to worry about any modifiers until you get to such time. Although, anytime there is a power play, the team that is shorthanded automatically goes to physicality equals low. So that way they don't draw as many penalties when they're on the penalty kill. So just thought I would mention that. All right, so what Himalev here, no penalty. He's going to pass it over to the right defenseman. That is going to be Richard Shemek, and he is going to get an 8. And for 8, that is going to be a possible giveaway. Well, he's going to give it away, but let's find out who he gives it away to. Ugh. So it's going to go to Bernie Nichols over here. So Nichols takes it away from Shemek, and Nichols now with it. And coming in on him is Howard Chuck. And Howard Chuck can't knock the puck away from Nichols. Nichols is going to slide it over to Scott Stevens. Stevens has it, and Stevens is inside the slot. And he's got a great shot here coming up on Dominik Hasek. And the shot is going to be a rebound as Dominik Hasek gets a pad on that. Rebound bounces out in front. And the rebound is going to be a test between the Scott Stevens versus Alexander Mogilny. And Mogilny is going to take the puck. Wow, just barely with the +3. Needed all that +3 to get the puck away from Scott Stevens. So Stevens with a shot on goal, and New Jersey registers the first shot here in the playoffs. So Alexander Mogilny, we are only 1 minute into this game. A lot of action already going on. John McLean's coming in on Mogilny, and he will not take it away. Mogilny is going to pass it over to Himalev, and Himalev is going to get a shot 3. So Himalev with the shot, and 75 is going to be outside the range, and Martin Brodeur is going to hold that for a face-off here with 1 minute and 20 seconds gone here in the first period, as the Sabres now have evened the shots up at 1 apiece. I do line changes every 2 minutes, so we're just going to leave these guys on and do another face-off. So these green and red buttons are so helpful. I just can't thank the guys over at Inside Sports enough to update their fast action fact flipper utility here to help me out. I love the little buttons, so thank you guys. So face-off is going to be to the visitor left defense. As we know, Nichols and Howard Chuck have the same rating. So it's going to go to the visitor left defenseman. That's Doug Bodger. And Bodger is going to see as Stevens is going to make him dump it in. And the Hasek's going to come out of the net, and he's going to freeze it as that one takes a funny bounce off the end boards. So that'll be a play stoppage and another face-off. So that one, and I'm just trying to think when there would be no time on that because we did the face-off. I'm just trying to get the timing. So the face-off, yeah, no, we should be fine. Okay, so now we have another face-off, and this one is going to go to the visitor right wing. So that's going to be Mogilny as Howard Chuck wins the face-off. Big scrum in the circle. Mogilny comes away with it, and he is going to try and pass it, but the right defenseman is going to try and take it away, and he does. No, he does not. I'm sorry. Niedermeyer misses it. It bounces over his stick and pass over to Himlev. Himlev is going to have a great opportunity to pass it to someone, but in the meantime, we are going to have a line change. So Himlev drops it off to Brad May. And actually, you know what? We're not going to do the line change until after the play's over from now on. It makes it more sense then. So Himlev does have a great assist chance coming up. And he's going to slide it over to the left wing takeaway is a 6, and he is not. So he's going to slide it over to the right wing. That's Mogilny on the assist chance of 30. He's going to get a shot on goal too. So Alexander Mogilny, he's going to rip one from the high slot, and that one is going to be held by Brodeur for a face-off. And that's great timing because we are going to be switching lines, just as the doctor ordered. So line 2s are coming in for both teams, and it's going to be Brad May, Derek Plant, and Donald Audette for the Sabres, Claude Lemieux, Jim Dowd, and Stefan Richer for New Jersey. The Sabres with another shot on goal here, 2 minutes into the game. And away we go with the faceoffs. This time Plant is a 5. Jim Dowd is a 5. So once again we have tied up faceoff. And it's going to go to the visitor left wing. So that is going to be Brad May with it. And let's see what happens with May. Left wing defense. No, Richards trying to hit it off of May. May gets it over to Audette. Audette is looking, and he's going to wind up and take a slap shot on Brodeur. Slap shot incoming, and it will be wide if the right defenseman, and that is Ken Danico, and his defense is a 5, so it will go wide of the net and result in a loose puck situation. Loose puck is going to be May versus Danico, and it's going to be won by Brad May. Brad May is going to take that one for the Sabres. And let's see, defense, and it's going to be Danico and Driver are going to take that off of May, and we're going to flip up another fast action because it's been intercepted. And May is going to try to come right back, and he does. Takes it right off the stick of Danico and gets it back to the Sabres. Stefan Richer and his defense. Nope, he can't force the dump in as May finds an open receiver. That is going to be Donald Audette, and he once again is going to take a shot on Brodeur. He's feeling spunky here early in the first. 13, it'll be blocked if the right defenseman has a block of 6 or higher. He does. Ken Danico with a 7 block, and he's going to block that shot. It goes into the corner, and we're going to have a loose puck chance here. And this is going to be between Craig Muni and Stefan Richer, and it is going to be tied, which means the home team wins it. So Richer for New Jersey is going to pick that up. And we have 16:40 gone here in the first period. Plant is in there trying to take the puck away from him. Takeaway is not high enough, so it's going to be a pass over to the left defenseman, the 32. And Bruce Driver looking for an open man. And he's going to force dump in at the left wing. And May's defense is not high enough, so Driver is going to slide it over to Danico, and we're going to have us a line change here at the 16-minute mark of the first period. 16-minute mark of the first period. So 4 minutes gone, and I forgot to give. Oh no, it was a block shot, so no. So it's going to be Jason Smith and Tommy Abilene in defense for New Jersey. Bill Guerin, Bobby Holik, and Jim Corsi for New Jersey. Randy Wood, Dave Hanna, and Wayne Presley front line for the Sabres, and Philip Boucher and Randy Moeller on the backside for the Sabres. So Jason Smith with it, and right defenseman penalty of 6, and that is not going to be, so he's going to pass it over to the center, 13, Bobby Holik. 13 is going to be a shot. He's going to wind up and take a shot here, and that is going to be a 70 on Hasek, and he's going to hold that for a face-off. So we'll have a face-off here between these combatants, and another shot and goal. 2 shots apiece here. And the face-off, Hannah is a 6 and Holik is a 5, so Hannah actually has the advantage. And the lower person gets +7, so that's going to mean Holik is going to win this over to Abilene. Abilene has it, and he is left defenseman, not high enough, so he's going to slide it over to the right defenseman. That's Jason Smith. Jason Smith is a possible giveaway. The Sabres here. Let's see what he can do. Breakaway, if the left wing breakaway is 10, that's Randy Wood. His breakaway is only a 4. So he will take it away, but he's not able to get by the great defense of the New Jersey Devils. And he will have to look for setting up a play here. And the left defenseman is not high enough, so he's going to pass it over to the right wing. That's Wayne Presley. And a 1, and that's going to be a shot on goal 5. Here it is. He's in close on Brodeur. He's going to take the shot. Wrist shot. And, R+H. I got to get out my cheat and see what the R+H means. R+H means shot has been stopped by the goalie, but it's loose in front of the net for a rebound. Flip another fast action for the rebound section. Plus the goalie is now hot. So Brodeur is hot with that save. But there is a rebound out in front. Let's look at the rebound. And it's going to be the home right defenseman is going to pick this one up. That's going to be Jason Smith. And a great sliding stop there by Brodeur on Randy Wood. Give the Sabres another shot and goal. That was a quality shot. Could have been a goal. So Jason Smith with it now. And loose puck if the left defenseman hit. Is nope. It's going to be slides it over back over to Bobby Holik. A 26 is going to be a pass from Holik, and the right wing. What is it? Defense 8? No, it's not a defensive 8. So it's going to be slid over to the left defenseman, Tommy Abilene. And Tommy Abilene's going to give it away as well. Let's see. Let's flip up a card here. No, it's going to be taken by Dave Hannah, but once again, no breakaway. So Hannah has it, and it looks like Bobby Holik puts a hit on Hannah, but Hannah slides the puck back to the right defenseman, Randy Moeller, and Moeller is going to pass it. But in the meantime, we do have a change of lines, and we will bring on the 4th liners, and we're going to leave the 3rd line defense out there. That's fine. And the 4th liners are Rob Ray for Buffalo, Tim Simon, and Jason Daw, Randy McKay for New Jersey, Bobby Carpenter, and Mike Peluso. So it's going to be Philip Boucher, and he is going to try a pass here. Intercepted at the right wing and the right defense, and that's only a 4, so nope, it's going to slide it over to Jason Dahl, and 19 for Dahl is a giveaway. New Jersey with the possibility here, and it's going to be taken by Mike Peluso. Peluso can't do anything with it, and center and the left wing not going to be near enough. It's going to slide it back to the right defenseman. Jason Smith, and he's looking for an open man. And the right wing, nope, not even close. So it's going to slide it back over to the left wing here. Mike Peluso, 36. And Peluso's looking for an open man. Great pass here by Peluso. If he can get it through, any defender penalty of 8. No, they do not. Thank God. And that is going to be a great pass to the center. And a 38, though, is going to be just a shot on goal 0. Not much chance here as Bobby Carpenter has to do a backhander. 76 on Hasek. 76, and Hasek is going to grab that one for a face-off with 12:40 to go here in the first period. Still no score. And another shot on goal for New Jersey. Got to remember to do that or I'll lose track. So we got to make sure we do that. So once again, we have a face-off between Bobby Carpenter and Todd Simon. And Bobby Carpenter is +3. Let's see what happens here. And it's just going to the left defense. So that's going to be Tommy Abilene for New Jersey. Left wing is Rob Ray. He's going to try and take that one away. He does not. It slides it back over to Randy McKay. McKay looking for the open man. Can't find anyone. Keeps it. He's inside the zone and slides it over. And the right defenseman takeaway is not high enough, so he slides it over to Bobby Carpenter. Carpenter is going to get a shot here. Shot on goal, and a 45 is going to be held by Hasek once again for another face-off, and once again, perfect timing on that as we now have our third and fourth liners out there, and it's time to bring back in the big boys here for the Sabres. That is going to mean it's Brad May, Derek Plant, and Donald Audette. For New Jersey, for the Devils, it is going to be John McLean, Bernie Nichols, and Valerie Zalapukin. So Brodeur and Hasek playing well. Brodeur is considered hot, which means it'll be slightly harder to score on him as long as he keeps that hot rating. All right, so we changed lines. We're going to have a face-off, and it is... Did I put out the wrong line? Nope, I put out the right line. Okay. So Bernie Nichols is a 7. Plant is a 5, so +2 for Bernie Nichols. And, he's been kicked out of the face-off. It's going to have to be Valerie Zalapukin. He's a 4. So Plant with a +1 now. And he's going to win this draw back over to Doug Bodger for the Sabres. Sabres have control and bring it into the New Jersey line. And Bernie Nichols. And Bernie is going to be whistled. Right defenseman is Samik and a 31, so that is going to be a whistle as there's no shot on goal. And Bernie Nichols is going into the box. Wah, wah, wah. So, Bernie Nichols is going to the box. We're going to get the third liners back out to do some penalty kill here. And we'll use the second defenders out there for the penalty. So, penalty, I'm just going to put down period 1, 2 minutes. That was Bernie Nichols. 2 minutes. Okay. All right, so let's see, it's 11:40, so I'm just going to write down 11:40 to 9:40 so I can remember. So the Sabres are going to be on the power play here in New Jersey. No score, 4 shots for New Jersey, 3 for the Sabres. And the face-off. Face-off is going to be 2 versus 5, so Plant with a +3 on the face-off. But looks like Korski is going to get a +5, which takes him to a 7, which means he's going to win it back to the right defenseman, Scott Niedermeyer. And, of course, we are going to be looking at the shorthanded column. So it's going to be intercepted if the left defense or right defense is a 10. That is not true. So it's going to be a pass to the center. There is no center. So he will send it to the left wing. And a 26, short-handed 26. And Tom Korski is going to ice the puck. So he sends it down the ice. And I believe on an icing call, let me just double check, but I think you can, I think it's just automatically picked up by one of the defenders on an ice. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't, I mean, it does kind of say, but it doesn't kind of say as well. If that, no, if that, it's kind of what they imply. So it just says it's picked up by the team. So what I'm going to do is when you ice it, if it's an even number, so this would be a 26 even would go to the right defense, and odd would go to the left defense. So we're just going to go to Richard Schmelik for the Sabres. So Sabres have it on the power play. And the right defenseman hit of 6, no. So it's going to be a pass to the Sabres on the power play and a 38. And Plant is looking for an open man. Plant with an open man. He's going to send it over to the left defense. So that's going to be Doug Bodger, 23 on the assist, is going to be a shot on goal 1. So he's going to take a shot on Brodeur. And a 33 on the 1 column is going to be a save and a rebound. So Sabres with their 4 shots there. And the rebound is going to the home left wing. That's going to be Tom Kornski for New Jersey. And let's see what he does with the puck. So teams on the penalty kill. Teams that are on the penalty kill and are forced to dump it in, I disregard the dumping and played it as an icing. So if it was to be forced in, so in this case, Derek Plant does not have a defense of 7, but if it would have been, then you just make it an icing instead of a dump-in. Because the dump-in, you use a special chart here on the card. And icing, you don't. You just automatically give it to the other team. So, but in this case, he's going to slide it over to the right wing. And the right wing is going to then ice the puck down. And it's a 24, so even again for them. And yeah, hopefully I did everything right so far. If you guys see anything, let me know. And we're going to go. So defense at 12, and no, they got a 10, but not 12. So it's going to be a pass over to Plant on the power play, 25. 25 is going to be a pass. So Plant can't find anyone, and so far, not much activity on this power play. And right defenseman, defense of 5. No, he does not. But in that case, if the power play team is forced to dump it in, you just disregard that as well, and you just use it as a forced pass. But in this case, he didn't make it anyway, so it's going to go to the left defenseman for a 39 power play. And Richard Samik is looking for someone open. Now, normally I would change lines here, but these lines just came on when the power play started. So we're going to just ignore that. As Samik has got a assist chance here. And penalty at the right wing. Penalty is a 5. Bill Guerin is the 4, so he did not get a penalty, but almost. Left wing number 17 on the power. Oh, no, it's assist chance. 17 is going to be a shot on goal 3 by Brad May. So Brad May winds it up and takes a shot. And on to 3. Column 3 rolls a 3. And oh my gosh, what a save by Brodeur. Unbelievable. What a save. How did he get his stick on that one? As he dives across the crease on this slap shot by Brad May, and a rebound. Holy cow. And it's going to be the right defenseman and the left defenseman, and they battle it out. Samink and Stevens are in the corner. Stevens comes away with it for New Jersey. And there is 10 minutes to go in this one, halfway through the first period. Stevens with it, and left defense is a penalty of 3. Nope, he's only a penalty of 2. So he passes it to the right defenseman, number 16, and he will ice it down the ice. 16 will go to Samink again for the Sabres. And Sabres bringing it back up the ice. Take away by the left defenseman. And Scott Stevens is a 5, so he didn't make it. It was going to be a pass over to the right defenseman. 12 on the power play. This will... actually, the power play is now over. I'm sorry. 9:20 to go. Boy, time flies when you're having fun. Poof. So Bodger has it, and it is going to be right back to even strength now. So right defenseman number 12, though, is, oh my gosh, Bodger with the giveaway on even 12. So he gives it away, and a possible breakaway for New Jersey. And the center is Bobby Hoek, and his breakaway, no, it was only a 3. So Hoek takes it, but can't get by the defender as Bodger hooks him, but no call. And we have 9:20 to go, and that was another save on Martin Brodeur. I don't think I credited the Sabres with that great save by Marty Brodeur. All right, so it's going to be Hoek with it, and left wing penalty of 3. That's Brad May. He does have a penalty of 3. Does this result in a shot? It does. So we will put that there as a reminder. Right wing. Oh, yes, you know what? I forgot. When we do penalties, we actually have to roll for penalties. Oops. Right wing. Right wing is a 5. Even strength 5 is going to be a shot and goal 4 by Bill Guerin. Delayed call here as Guerin comes in across the line, dekes one saver and winds and shoots. And that is going to be, he was on a 4 and of 67. And that's going to be held by Hasek, and that means it's going to be a power play for New Jersey. And we'll call this the 9-minute mark. And it was Brad May, of course. And, we got to roll for it. Right. So we got to flip the card and look at the penalty rating for the player. 34. So 34 on Brad May is going to be a misconduct penalty. Oh my gosh. So he's going to take a double minor and a 10-minute misconduct. So it's going to be a double minor plus 10 misconduct. And there is no other thing over there. So... And the penalty is going to be, and of course, if you want to do this for flavor, you can look here to see what it's going to be tripping, and I don't know, we'll call it something else. But Brad May at the 9-minute mark, so 9, 13, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So 5 minutes. At the 5-minute mark, the Sabres will be back at full strength, assuming that New Jersey doesn't score on the double minor. But Brad May won't be able to come back until the 15-minute mark of the second period, as he's got to sit out 10 minutes for being a bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, bad boy. All right, so it looks like it's going to be Wood and Hannah and Presley, and we're going to bring in these guys to defend. So no center, as New Jersey is in the power play, so they're going to bring back out their better guys. And too bad they had out Stevens and Niedermeyer, because they could have used them on the power play, but nope, sorry. At least the first part of the power play. So this one is going from 9-minute to the 11-minute mark. Or 9-minute to the 7-minute mark. And then we will change because it's a double minor. So hopefully all that fits in with everything. All right, so we're going to have a face-off here between Nichols and Wayne Presley. And Nichols has a +4. So Nichols gets a +1, but he's still going to lose it as Bernie Nichols gives it over to Valerie Zelpukin. So Valerie has it, and what's he going to do with it? Well, let's see if it's intercepted first. 4-6, so they're going to be intercepted by, right wing. So defense of 5, and right defense is 4, so that's a 9. So it's going to be taken by, let's see who's better. Actually, Wayne Presley has a 5, so we'll give it to Presley there as he intercepts that one. And a 34 shorthand, and he's going to ice it down even number, so it's going to go to the right defenseman there. So right defenseman there, Ken Danico for New Jersey brings it back up the ice, and the right wing is trying to pressure him, and he's not going to get it as Danico finds Bruce Driver on the power play, and Driver at the point is going to take a shot. Bruce Driver with the shot, and that is going to be a save by Hasek and a rebound. Save and a rebound is going to defensive left defenseman, so that's going to be Philip Boucher for the Sabres. They're going to corral that. And 1 minute gone on the power play. Again, we would normally change lines, but because of the power play situation, we've altered that. So Boucher with the puck, and he's going to lose it to the left wing as Valerie Zelpukin takes it away. Hit of 3, yes. So it's going to cause a loose puck situation. Loose puck is going to be defensive left wing, so he has it, so it's going to go to Zelpukin, actually. So Zelpukin is going to steal that puck, and we're going to roll. So defensive 7, and no, because there's no center on the ice right now. It's going to be slid back to the right defenseman, Ken Danico. Danico with a 16, and he's going to look for an open man here. And this means halfway through the period, when this play is done, then we're going to change lines. Take away by the left defenseman, and no, he's not good enough, so it's going to be over to the right wing. The right wing for a 40, and that's going to be a great pass by McLean. We don't have time sequence on an assist pass. Is his pass going to be intercepted? 9 on the defense. 2-4. That's not high enough. So it's a great pass from him back over to Bernie Nichols. 14 on the assist chance is going to be a shot on goal 4. Shot on goal by Bernie Nichols in the high slot and takes a shot. It will go wide if the defender has a right defenseman is Randy Moeller, defensive 4, and it will go wide as he deflects off his stick into the corner. Flips off his stick into the corner. We're going to have a battle for it. And it looks like it's going to be Danico versus Randy Wood. And Randy Wood is going to take that. And now, after all that, at the 7-minute mark, 1 penalty for Brad May is over. And we will bring out a new line here. New penalty killers. And New Jersey will shift theirs over as well. All right, so Rob Ray with it, and he is left wing in the center, and that is not high enough, so he's going to 33 to the right defenseman, Shemek 33, and he will ice the puck. It's an odd number, so it's going to go to the left defenseman here. So that's going to be Scott Stevens for New Jersey. Has it and has to bring it back up the ice. Right defenseman is Shemek here, and he needs a takeaway of 4. He's only a 3, so it's going to slides it over to the left wing. Richer. Stefan Richer for New Jersey, and a takeaway of 4. Sorry, he's going to the left wing in a 37. That's what I meant to say. 37 is going to be, a good, nope, I know not this. I want the puck. There's the puck. Here's the puck. 37 left wing on the power play. 37 is going to be an assist pass. Assist pass is going to loose puck if left defenseman hit is only a 2, so it's going to be an assist pass over to the right wing at 14 on the assist, and that's going to be a great shot by Claude Lemieux. The shot, and it's going to be right defenseman is going to get a stick on it, and it's going to be a wide shot by the right defenseman. Let's just make sure. Defense, is defensive 4, so it's going to go wide. So we're going to have a loose puck situation here. Right wing, it's an 8 versus the left defensive 5. So Lemieux's going to get that puck back. No, loose puck, sorry. I was looking at a rebound. Loose puck, sorry, is going to be the home right defenseman. So that's going to be Niedermeyer is going to get the puck in the corner and look to pass it to someone. And we have a left wing hit of 2, and that is Rob Ray hit of 8. So yes, it's going to cause a loose puck, and the loose puck is going to be to face off because there's an injury to the visitor left defense, but we're not going to do injuries, so it's just going to result in a face off between these two combatants here. Power play is almost over. The double minor on Brad May at the 5-minute mark. We're at 6 minutes, so they've killed one of the double minors. They have one more to kill yet. So halfway through the second double minor, and the face-off is going to go to Dowd, and it's going to go to the left wing, so it's going to be Stefan Richer. So Richer has it, and right wing, right defense is 7, and no, they're not, so it's going to go to the left wing. No, it's going to go to the right defenseman. It's Niedermeyer. A 23 on the power play is going to be a pass by Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer looking for an open man, can't find one, skates around with it, and coming in to hit him is Richard Shemek for the Sabres, and Shemek is going to knock that puck off, and it's going to be a battle in the corner between Scott Stevens and Jason Dahl, and Stevens is going to win that. He's going to win that, and with just 20 seconds to go in the power play, loose puck if this, nope, there is no center, so he's going to slide it over to the center for a 30 on the power play, and Jim Dowd is going to give this puck away, possibility of giving this puck away on shorthanded opportunity here for the Sabres. No, but there is no center there for the Sabres. So normally it would go to the Sabres because the penalty is not officially started yet until this play is over. Whenever this position is not there, then it automatically goes back to, so Dowd gives it away, but it deflects off a skate. He skates over and picks it up. And now the power play is over. And the Sabres and everyone are going to make line changes. So both the number 1 and 2 lines couldn't do it for New Jersey there on the power play. The Sabres got to feel good about that. Steal your shots and goals. 6 for the Sabres, 5 for New Jersey. Hopefully I didn't miss any again. I'm really bad about that. But Brad May is in the box, actually, and so we're not going to put that line out. We'll put this line out. All right. So I think it was the defenseman that or is it a face-off? No, I think it was the defenseman that had it for New Jersey. So 6-5 of your shots and goals, Sabres. No scores so far here. 5 minutes left to go in the first period. And Danica with the puck. And coming in on him is Mogilny. Mogilny tries to strip the puck, but he can't. Danica finds Korski over in the slot. Korski looks. He comes in and winds up. He's going to take a shot on Hasek. And that one is going to be saved. And he is going to give it to Even, which would be the right defenseman for the Sabres. So that is a shot and goal. 6-6 are your shots and goal. And I believe I missed one or two of those shots. I got to remember to do that. But Shemek has it for the Sabres. Center of 4, Bobby Hoek. And he is going to get a penalty. Bobby Hoek, center 39. And that is Howard Shuck. And he's going to get an assist pass. So we will continue the play as there is a delayed whistle. Another penalty called. The left wing takeaway, and Korski takes it away from disregard any defensive stops from the fact. Oh, okay. So you on an assist chance, you actually disregard all these chances. So that's what I thought. So I just wanted to check the rules, and yes, so on an assist chance, anytime you have an assist chance, which is what Howard Chuck has, is an assist chance, you disregard all defensive stops. So all this blue stuff, you disregard that, and you disregard this. So it's just going to go to the right wing, right, because it's just a pass and a shot, and it's going to be right wing is 16, and that's Mogilny, and he is going to take a shot. Ref's hand is up as there's a delay called here. Mogilny with a shot. Oh, yes, I know New Jersey had at least one more shot because it was a save and then he dropped it to the defenseman. So Mogilny with the shot, and let's see how he does. 49 on a 4. That would be a goal, except for if the goalie's hot. Martin Brodeur is hot, as you can see. Well, maybe you can't, but most of you can see. He is hot, so instead of being a goal, he loses the hotness, and it turns into a rebound. So a rebound here by the Sabres, that is a shot and goal. And a rebound, let's check out the rebound, and it's going to go to defensive right wing, and that's Bill Guerin, and they're going to blow the whistle down as Bobby Hoek. 2 minute, we got to roll. Let's flip up the penalty, and it's oh my gosh, it's the 32 double minor on Hoek. And it's going to be from the 4:20 minute to the 22nd mark. A double minor. A 32 double. And funny enough, his rating goes from 4 to 32. So just made it the double minor. So Hoek will be off the ice. Brad May is still off the ice for a little while, but the Sabres are going on the power play. So that was a shot and goal, 7 shots on goal for, and let's see here. I think what the Sabres will do, while he is off the ice, they will just put Randy Wood into his spot here. And New Jersey now are going to have to bring in their penalty killing units. And they're going to bring in McKay And yeah, they'll bring out their number 1 defenders for the first penalty. And then yeah, because Buffalo's got their better players out here. So they would definitely try to keep their better defenders out here. Okay. So still no score here in New Jersey as the Sabres take on the Devils. Game 1, no score. All right, so it's going to be a face-off here. 5. So a face-off of 5 versus nothing. And it's going to be 1 over to Randy Wood for the Sabres. On the power play. Right wing, right defense is only a 6. So it's going to be slid over to the right defenseman, Selmek, for the Sabres. Actually, I don't think they changed. Yeah, they must not have changed. Would have been Muni for the Sabres. 30 on the power play. And Muni is looking to pass it. So there's if defensive physicality is low because they are shorthanded, they automatically go to low. Otherwise, that would have been another penalty. So whenever a team is shorthanded, they always go to low physicality. So no penalty. So it's going to go to the left wing, 39. That's Randy Wood on the power play, 39. He's going to have an assist chance. Randy Wood with an assist chance, and he's going to slide it over to the left wing. Nope, he's going to slide it over to the left defenseman, who's sliding it over to. Peter Svoboda, a 4. And Svoboda is going to get a shot on goal 2. So here comes a shot. And a 91 is going to be saved by Brodeur. Another shot by the Sabres. And that is going to be an even, so it's going to go to the right defenseman. Scott Niedermayer for New Jersey as Brodeur slides it over to Niedermayer. Penalty on the right defenseman, penalty is greater than 1. The right defenseman penalty is greater than 1. Defenders physicality low, then no penalty. So no penalty. I think if I'm not mistaken, let me just double check here. Let's see here. Well, actually, it's going to be a penalty on the Sabres here. The right defenseman, Craig Muni, is... well, we're going to have to get another chip here. What's going on here, people? You're driving me crazy with these penalties. So we're going to need another one here on Craig Muni as we have to see the result of this. So it is actually going to go to the left defense, number 19. And he's going to ice the puck, which means the whistle is going to blow. So basically, you continue the play unless you get a shot or an assist chance. So in this case, it's anything else. The whistle is going to blow. And at 3:20, it's going to be Craig Muni for the Sabres. And, well, we got to roll first, right? I got to remember you got to roll for the penalty. That's a 21. Oh, really? So this might be a double penalty here. 21 for Muni, and that will be a 2-minute penalty. Plus opponent if penalty 1 or higher. So it will be who had the puck when this happened. I think it was... think it was Niedermeyer. Or was it Stevens? One of the defenders. Let's go with Niedermeyer. So Niedermeyer, and his penalty is a 2, which means he qualifies. So because he qualifies for the penalty, automatically an opponent. So it won't be a power play actually, but it won't be a penalty. It'll be a penalty, but it won't be a power play. The Sabres will continue their power play until the 22nd mark of the first period. So Niedermeyer, and that will be at the, let's see, 2 minutes off of that will be 120. And Craig Muni, 120. These guys can come back at the 120 mark. Well, I guess they're going to have to bring in these yahoos. And let's see. They're going to bring in... Gonna bring in these guys. There we go. All right. For the Sabres, they're gonna come back with their guys there and there. Let's just make sure we don't have anyone on the ice that shouldn't be on the ice. So right now we got Brad May in the penalty box. We have Craig Muni in the penalty box. We have Holik in the penalty box, and we have Niedermeyer in the penalty box. But at all that, and we have a Sabres power play. Brad May's still got a few minutes on his misconduct penalty, so he's just sitting there for being a bad boy. Holik has got a double minor, and then Craig Muni and Niedermeyer with the offsetting penalties. So all that said and done, and we've got us a Buffalo power play still going on. Face-off. 7 versus Richier for New Jersey. That is a 4. So +3 for Howardchuk. And he's going to win it over to the right defenseman, Somek, for the Sabres. And he's looking to do something with it. And the left wing, or left defense hit. This is 0. Tommy Abilene, no hits. So he's going to slide it over to the right defenseman. 21 on the power play, and Bodger's looking for an open man at the point. He slides it back and forth between him and Slamik. Right wing defensive 10, no. So it's going to be over to the right wing here, Mogilny, and an 11 on the power play, and that's going to be a great shot by Alexander Mogilny. He's right there in front of Brodeur. He tries to tuck it in the side slot, and it's going to be... Scores! Alexander Mogilny for the Sabres puts it in as he tucks it in the side. Brodeur could not get over to cover that side of the net quick enough for New Jersey, and that is going to be a goal at the Sabres. It is Alexander Mogilny. And let's check out the assists. So we look at the assist section. Let's see, left defense. If his assist range, left defense is going to be Doug Bodger. His assist is a 4, so he didn't qualify. And we flip over another one. Left defense is 7, so it's going to be unassisted Mogilny at the, what is that going to be? 17:20 mark? 17:20 mark of the first period. Of the first. No assists. Unbelievable. All right. So that's Alexander Mogilny. That kills 420, 320, 220. So at 220... he would have started his second, so just with a few seconds left in the first power play. So now he's, Holik is in there from the 240 to the 40-second mark. So he's still going to serve the other penalty as the Sabres score with just a little bit of time left. These guys just came on the ice, so we're not going to switch lines again. Maybe, you know what, maybe we'll... Oh, they can't bring in their number 1, but they'll bring in their number 2 defenders this time. All right. So just a few seconds after all that mucking around, the Sabres with another shot and a goal as they now have taken the lead 9-7 shots and goal, 2:40 to go here in the first period. And finally, somebody beats Martin Brodeur, and that person was Alexander Mogilny. In the regular season, it would have 32 goals, 17 on the power play, no shorthanded, and 47 assists, 22 penalty minutes for Alexander Mogilny. So, another face-off here as the New Jersey Devils are still on the penalty kill. And this one is going to be won by Richter. Richer. Maybe it's Richer. Stéphane Richer. I think it's Richer. Even though it's spelled like R-I-C-H-E-R, I think it's Richer. Stéphane Richer. Makes more sense. So we're going to call him that. Anyways, he's going to win the face-off. Who's he going to win it to? You might want to tell us sometime today. Oh, okay. I'll tell you. It's over to Bruce Driver. There you go. You happy now? Let's go. So the left wing is Himmelev is coming in. And Himmelev, he dodges Himmelev. And he's going to make a good pass over there to Danico. Danico is going to ice the puck down the ice. And it's even, so it's going to Somenks for the Sabres. Sabres bring it back up. And the left wing defense is not high enough, so it's going to slide it over to the Doug Bodger for a 27 on the power play. And he will look for an open man. And so a penalty. There is no center, so don't have to worry about that. So it's going to be a pass to Howardchuk. 34 in the power play. And Howardchuk is going to find a open man. And that is going to be the left defenseman, Doug Bodger, for a 28. That's going to be a shot on goal by Bodger. Here comes a shot, and that will be held by Brodeur for a faceoff. Sabres with another shot there. Doug Bodger from the point, and Brodeur saw that one all the way in, and no deflections in front. So another faceoff. Howardchuk versus Stéphane Richer, and that is going to be a +3 for Howardchuk. Howardchuk is going to win the faceoff over to Bodger, and Buffalo in New Jersey's end of the ice. No center, so we don't have to worry about that. It's going to be a pass to the center, 15 on the power play, and that's Howardchuk. Howardchuk with a great shot here, and it's a wide shot if the defense is a 5, and it's not. So 35 on the 4 is going to be a save and a rebound. So another shot by the Sabres, rebound. A rebound is going to go to the left wing, and that's Himmelev. Himmelev with a 35 on the rebound. Once you do a rebound, you look on the assist column to see what kind of shot. It's going to be a shot on goal 3. Himmelev rips it in, and it's a 77. So he rolled doubles. He's on the shot column with 3. We disregard all defensive adjustments on it. We roll again with, because he's on the 3 column, it's going to go to the 4 column, and we're going to roll again for Himmelev as it's deflected in front. His shot is deflected off the leg of the defender, and 100. That is a 0-0. That is also a double. So, because this was a shot 4, and because he rolled doubles, this is my home rule now. It's going to go from a shot 4 to a shot 5 as it deflects off of a skate and then hits a stick in front of Brodeur, and a 50 after all that. And that is going to be a save and a rebound. So another rebound as Brodeur has to follow the bouncing puck, as he goes off his stick, off his skate, and hits his pad, and maybe even the post there. And now we got a rebound. The left wing, that's Himlev, versus the right defenseman, and that is going to be taken by Danico. What a series of events there. That was another shot on goal for the Sabres. 13-7 in favor of the Sabres. 1:20 to go here. Still a power play for the Sabres as they are all over. Hey guys, I didn't even have this up. So, Alan Shaw, Dave Garner. Sorry guys, I was trying to do something and I had my screen minimized and I couldn't figure out. So Alan Shaw, you got to see it in action, my house rule. I'm going to wait a bit to get this hockey game. Thanks, Alan Shaw, fair enough. RJL, how you doing, guys? I'm just trying to check up on the chat. Sorry, that's my fault. I had it minimized, but for some reason the live chat wasn't showing up, and I was like, how come no one's here? And now I know why, because I had the chat closed. So I changed the rules slightly on it. So just here's how it goes, right? So anytime you roll doubles on your shots, anytime a shot, you disregard any defensive adjustments. You disregard, just ignore them. And if you shot a 0, it goes to a 3. If you shot a 1, it goes to a 4. And if you shoot 2, it goes to a 5. And if you shoot a 3, you just go up to the 4 column. If you're on the 4 column, you go up to the 5 column. And if you're already at the 5 column, then you subtract 5 from your shot results. And you do that whenever you roll doubles on your shot results. And for the goalies, oh, you know what? That's right. I forgot to actually do that when we did score a goal. I got to remember that. Yeah. I got so excited that a goal was scored, I forgot to actually check to see if the goalie made a great save on that. I guess I forgot that one. So when New Jersey scores, I won't do that for New Jersey the first time. But so where were we? We were 1:20 to go. There was some crazy period going on here with this penalties and all that. So it took us a little while to get back in the swing of things. So. I think Danico has the puck. Let's just advance it and go. So the right defenseman's coming in, and that's Shemek for the Sabres. And he's going to miss it. Danico is going to slide it over to the left wing, Richer. And Richer is going to get a shorthanded opportunity. He comes right in on Hasek. Coming in on Hasek. He takes a shot. Oh, my gosh. And that is going to be a save and a rebound. So New Jersey with a save, a shorthanded opportunity here is Danico sent Stefan Richer down the wing and he cuts in on Hasek, saving the rebound. The rebound goes to Alexander Mogilny for the Sabres. So close chance there by New Jersey. So we're going to go ahead. Penalty if any defender's 25. No, none of these guys are 25. So it's going to be a pass over to the left defenseman. And that's going to be Bodger on the power play. A 9 on the power play. He's going to get a shot on goal here. So that was a shot by New Jersey. I almost forgot to mark it. So a shot by Bodger. 85, though. That should be an easy one for Brodeur. 85, yep, he's going to 85, so that's odd, so he's going to leave it for the left defenseman. And we have 40 seconds to go, which means the power play is now over since that play is done. Everyone's back to full strength. Niedermeyer and Craig Muni are back out of the box. The only person in the box now is Brad May, who's still sitting out his 10-minute major penalty. So with just 40 seconds left, we're going to make a quick change of the lines. And we're going to use these last few seconds here. So Scott Stevens with it. Scott Stevens, and penalty of 5. No, he's only a 2, so it's going to go to the right defenseman here. A 37, and that's going to be assist chance. And it goes to the left defense 20, and that is a shot on goal 2. Shot by Scott Stevens, and that will be held by Dominic Hasek. Held by Hasek with just 20 seconds to go here in the first period. 1-0. Shots on goal 13 for the Sabres, 9 for the Devils. Thank you for Alan Shaw, RJL 518, D. Smith, Dave Garner, everyone that came out. I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. We're just trying to get in the swing of the 2000. How about the 1993-94 playoffs? And what a series the Sabres and New Jersey had in that 94 playoffs. If you don't recall, watch the beginning of this video. We kind of talk about the the great series it was, and how nobody was very excited about this series, and it was two defensive teams. They couldn't score, and all they did was a lot of hooking and grabbing and defensive play, and then it ended up turning out to be one of the best series from the first round in the playoffs. You just never know how things are going to turn out, right? You just never know. Yeah, Hockey Bones is very complex. I've got a season of that, and yeah, I'm not really interested in that one. That one's way too much work. Way too much work. All right, so with just 20 seconds, a big face-off here is everyone's at full strength. Nichols 7, Plant is a 5, so +2 for Nichols. And he's gonna win it to the left defenseman. So the last play of the first period is gonna go to Scott Stevens for New Jersey. Let's see what he does with it. Right defenseman penalty, no. So he's gonna slide it over to the left wing. It's going to the left wing, number 11. That's Zalapukin, 11, and he's going to get a shot off before the end of the period. Time is ticking down, just 10 seconds left. Here comes the shot by Zalapukin, and that was going to be a save by Hasek, and he's going to drop it to, let's see, was that even? That was odd, actually, so it would be Sabota, and Sabota just stands behind the net. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we head to first intermission here with the score. The Buffalo Sabres 1, the New Jersey Devils 0. The Sabres in period number 1 ended up having 13 shots on goal. New Jersey, I am keeping track of shots and goal. Who scored the goal? New Jersey, which is the home, period 1 only had 9 shots. So 9 and 13. I'm thinking about doing like a Excel spreadsheet with all the goal scores. So the only score came at 17:20 of the first period. Alexander Mogilny, unassisted actually. And the Sabres go into the locker room. 1 up here. 1 up on New Jersey. I think we'll go ahead and play another period, or at least half the period. If I can get half the game done, then I can come back later and do the other half. So we are starting the second period. We'll play probably just go to halfway through the game. So, all right. So we're going to go to next period here. And we have, let's see here. There we go. We're going to have our number 1s out there for both sides. If you guys weren't here earlier, or maybe you were, I didn't know if you saw, but actually Martin Brodeur got the hot result, which actually saved him a goal. So he had the hot result, and one of the Sabres rolled a goal unless you're hot, which turns it into a rebound. So because he was hot, he actually saved a goal. So it could have been 2-0. So I do like the new rules for the goalies being hot or cold, and I think that's a good addition to the game. Really good addition because it's very simple and very, not complex. Just like what I did with the the adjustments on the tips and the deflections in front and stuff. So, all right, here we go. Face off here, and it's going to be Howard Chuck 7, Dowd. Nope, it's not going to be Dowd. It's going to be Bernie Nichols. Bernie Nichols 7, Howard Chuck 7. Let's see who wins the face off. It's going to go to the right defenseman Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer looking, and he's going to look for someone open. He's going to slide it over to the right wing, and right wing is John McLean. He's going to get a shot right here early in the second period. Shot, and that is going to be held by Dominic Hasek for a face-off. So we have a home shot. There we go. And another face-off. Face-off goes, and it's going to be the home center. Bernie Nichols is going to take that for New Jersey. And coming in on him is Howard Chuck. Howard Chuck tries to scoop it off him and cannot do it. Bernie Nichols slides it over to Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer with a 1. And he's going to get a great shot here on Hasek. The shot, and Hasek, he will save and hold that one. And early here in the second period is all New Jersey. Niedermeyer with a shot. Nichols with a shot. Another face-off here in the defensive zone for the Sabres. And here comes the face-off. It's going to go to the visitor left defenseman, Bodger, for the Sabres. Sabres have it. Coming in on him is Nichols. Nichols cannot hit him. Bodger slides it over to Howard Chuck. Howard Chuck comes in the zone. He winds up, and he's going to have a great shot. Holy crap. A lot of good opportunities here as things start to open up in the second period. And the shot by Howard Chuck. And coming in on that is going to be Stevens. And Stevens is going to deflect that off his stick into the corner. And we're going to have a loose puck situation. The loose puck is going to go to 7 versus 5. And McLean outbattles Dodger for the Sabres. As McLean steals that right off of Dodger's stick. He's got it now. And the right wing is only a 2. That's Mogilny. So it's going to go left wing. Number 30, and that's going to be Zalpukin looking for someone to pass it to, looking for an open man, and coming in on him is going to be Bodger. Bodger misses his hit, and he slides it back over to John McLean. McLean, once again with a good opportunity here early in the second period. He takes a shot, and this one is going to be blocked by Richard Semink for the Sabres. And that was going to result in a loose puck. It's going to be Zalpukin 7, right defenseman 6. So Zalpukin's going to win it for New Jersey as New Jersey's flying high early here in the second period. Zalpukin, he's been being bothered by Semink and finds the left defenseman back at the point, Scott Stevens. Stevens looking for an open man at this point, and we will change lines now before we do the play. So May is still in the box, so Randy Wood has moved up to take his position. So as he's been a bad boy, misconduct. I actually cannot believe we rolled a misconduct, but we got a misconduct. So it's Bruce Driver for New Jersey now has the puck as teams make their changes on the fly. And takeaway as the left defenseman Sabota comes in on him, and Bruce Driver passes it over to Claude Lemieux. Lemieux has it, and Lemieux actually is going to have a very weak shot as he's way outside the scoring zone. And oh wow, that would have been a chance at a goal. But when you're shooting at a 0, that is not a chance. But it is a shot and a save. It's 3-0 in shots for New Jersey so far. And that is going to be a rebound, though. So rebound says that's Dowd with a 6, and it's Plant with a 6. So it's tied. Ties go to the home team. So Jim Dowd fights off Plant, and he's going to get a rebound of 24. And that's going to be a shot on goal 4. And that one is an 11. So a shot on goal 11, right? And you can re-roll that, right? You can re-roll that, but he will take the shot on goal, and that is a possibility of a goal 11. So he doesn't need it tipped in front. He can keep that as with my house rule. He can keep that, and it's going to cause a goal. But let's see, Dominic Hasek. If he rolls anything less than 11, he's going to make a great save. And, he rolls a 0-0. Oh, my gosh. Well, that is a goal at the 17:40 mark of the second period. 17:40. And that is going to be Jim Dowd on the rebound. And I'm trying to remember who took, was it Lemieux that took the original shot? I think it was. He had like a 0 or a 1. I think it was a 0 actually. So it's going to be from Lemieux. And let's flip to see for the second assist. Well, it won't be them. And it'll be the second highest assist rating. 4-5-1-3. So it's going to be Stéphane Richer. So it's Jim Dowd from Lemieux and Richer. And just like that, we're going to add a shot and goal and a goal. And just like that is 1-1, 17:40 here in the second period. And we can go ahead and keep going as 17:40. Yeah, we'll leave these players on. That's fine. Face-off is even up on the face-offs. So it's going to go to the visitor or left defenseman. That's Peter Sabota. Sabota has it for the Sabres. And not high enough there, so he's going to slide it over to the right defenseman, Muni. Muni looking to pass it off. And is it going to be intercepted? No, it's not. He's going to slide it over to the left defenseman as the defensive keep passing it back and forth here. Right wing and 2 and 5. That's not enough, so it's going to go to the left wing this time. That's going to be Randy Wood, 31. And Wood is looking for an open man here. Left wing. Left defense, not enough, so it's going to go to the right wing. That's Donald Audette, 33. Another pass. Well, we had like 5 passes in a row here. And, possible penalty on the left wing if he's got a 1 or higher, and he does have a 1 or higher. So a possible penalty here. Let's see if the play results either a shot or an assist. So it's going to go to the left wing, 38. And that is going to be an assist chance, actually. So the play continues. We look at the assist chance, and that is his center 4. And that is a shot on goal 5. The ref has his hand up, but the Sabres keep playing. Derek Plant with the shot, 5. And a 23 is Gars! Delayed penalty. And Derek Plant from Randy Wood. We know those two. Oh, wait, we got to check. Does he make a great save now? There is a good possibility with a 23. If he rolls less than that, he made a great save. He did not, and it's a score. Derek Plant. And the Sabres come right back. And Randy Wood. I know Wood had this shot before him, and that was the 4-minute mark. And that was the 2:20 mark. 4-minute mark. And what's rolled? Flip for another assist. Left defenseman, 2. He is. So Sabotas also gets an assist on this one. So it's Plant from Randy Wood and Sabota at the 4-minute mark of the second period. And we will do line changes now. And May still can't come in. He's got 1 more minute before he's allowed to come back on the ice. So we will slide these guys over. And we'll bring in the third liners. That's fine. Let's bring in the third liners. They haven't gotten much play recently. There's a delayed penalty call, and the Sabres keep playing and get a great opportunity out of that one. So, Martin Brodeur is not hot anymore. I don't know why I put that on there. So, a goal, and the Sabres now with another shot, their first shot and a goal, and the Sabres are now up 2-1 on New Jersey. Hopefully, trying to keep everything in the field of view for you guys. So we have a face-off here. Face-off coming up with 16 minutes to go. Now the question is, I should be able to save the game in progress, which I'm really hoping. But I will write the data down that I need if we stop halfway through the period. So, all right. So we do have a face-off now. It's going to be Todd Simon 3 versus Bobby Holik, which is a 5. So +2 for Holik. But nope, Simon's going to win it to himself. So Simon has it. Simon says, another possible penalty on New Jersey. Penalty on the left defense if it's a 1. And he will have a possibility of a penalty. But it's a delayed call as the puck goes to the right defenseman, number 5. That's Moeller. A 5 is a shot on goal, so the play continues for the shot. The shot is going to be a low-quality shot, 43. And that's going to be held by Brodeur, and they're going to blow the whistle. And once again, another penalty, Tommy Abilene. Oh, wait, no, we got to roll for it. That's right, I got to remember. It's not automatic like APA. You have to roll for it. So let's flip up the card. 35 actually is outside his range. He's only up to a 34. So it's no penalty. No penalty on the call. It's just going to be a face-off again. So we will have a face-off. All right, so let's do the face-off. 3 versus 5. So Holik with a +2. And he's going to win it over to Korski for New Jersey. Down 2-1 here. 15:40 to go here in the second period. Korski, right wing penalty of 6. It's Dahl, not even close. He's going to slide it to the centerman, Bobby Holik. A 29 for Holik, and Holik is looking to pass it. The right wing is Dahl. He's going to come in and put a hit on Holik. And Holik slides it over to the left defenseman. And that's Abilene. Abilene looking to pass it. Boucher for the Sabres tries to steal it, but cannot do that. So it's going to go to the right wing, Guerin. Billy Guerin for New Jersey, 25, and he's going to give it away. Possibility of a breakaway for the Sabres here. Nope. It's taken by Simon, but he doesn't have any juice left here late in the shift. And he will have to just truck it down. Intercepted by 4 and 6. Nope, not enough. So it's going to go to the right defenseman, Randy Moeller. Moore on a 28, and he's going to look for an open man. And the center comes in. Holik knocks him off the puck, and we're going to have a loose puck situation. Loose puck is 3 versus, Holik wins it big time from Simon. And we're going to have us a change of lines here. And you know what? The last face-off, we forgot to put We forgot to put Brad May back in, so Randy Wood's going to come back out, and we'll give these guys a little bit of love, a little bit of time. The Sabres in New Jersey was a penalty-filled matchup, actually. If we look at actually game number 1 of the series, there were... How many minutes? Does it give me total minutes in fighting? Or total minutes in penalties? There was a fight in game number 1 between Brad May and Mike Peluso. There was, let's see, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. There's 32 minutes in penalties in this game, so I don't mind calling a lot of penalties. Nowadays, the refs don't do any penalties in the playoffs unless you literally break a guy's head open. So, yeah, anyways, so let's keep things going here. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. I do appreciate it. So, Bobby Carpenter, after the change of lines and everything, Bobby Carpenter's got it. We're going to try and stay on this changing lines, which makes things go so much easier. It does, to be honest. So Carpenter with it. And coming in is Sabota, but Sabota misses his check. He slides it over to Randy McKay. McKay is looking for an open man, and he's looking for the left defenseman. That is Saboka. That is a possible penalty on Saboka. Delayed call. Let's see. 27 on the right defenseman is going to be a pass situation. So they blow the whistle down. And now we'll flip to see the penalty. It's a 14. That will be a 2-minute penalty on Sabota for the Sabres. Peter Sabota. And 13, 20 to 11, 20. Second period, 2 minutes for the Sabres. He will be out. And that just means they need to bring in somebody that doesn't take penalties. That would be great. Do you have anybody like that? Not really. Look at Rob Ray's an 18 penalty. Good Lord. I'm not going to keep Rob Ray out there in a penalty kill. I need somebody that won't have penalties. Yeah, we'll leave him out there. That's fine. That's fine. We'll trust him. We'll tell him, don't do anything while you're out there. Just get rid of the puck. All right, here we go. Face-off is 6 versus 0. So Carpenter with a big bonus here up against Jason Dahl. And let's see who wins the faceoff. Yep, it's going to be Carpenter. He's going to win it back to the right defenseman, Ken Danico, for New Jersey. Danico has it, and the left wing, Rob Ray comes in and tries to hit him. Oh, it's a big hit by Rob Ray, and he's going to cause a loose puck situation. And coming away with it is Rob Ray as he bows over Ken Danico. And Rob Ray says to the coach, "You wanted me to do nothing?" Ha ha! He laughs. Forced dump in. Again, on a dump in, you with the penalty situation, you ignore dump ins for the short-handed team. Instead of a dump in, it's just an ice. So he will ice the puck. And since we rolled an even, it will go to the right defenseman. So Danico is going to pick it up in his zone. He's going to pass it over to Carpenter. Carpenter back to McKay. And low physicality, any team on the penalty kill is automatically considered low, so we don't have to worry about the penalty. Thank God. Left defenseman is going to be Bruce Driver in a 1. Holy crap, that is right up front. Bruce Driver comes in, fakes out his defender. He's right in front of Hasek, and the shot is held. Oh, what a glove save by Hasek. Shot on goal by Bruce Driver, 5-1 in shots on goal. But Hasek with the big save as he stymies Bruce Driver as Driver drove right in. Speaking of driving, he drove right in on Hasek. But Hasek diving across and makes the glove save. And here we go, face-off again. And this is not going to be good for the Sabres as they have literally nobody on the ice that can take a face-off. And even with the +3, they still don't win. So Mike Peluso is going to get it. Bobby Carpenter, he slides it over to Peluso. And you know what? We got to keep track of the old time. So at 11:20, so halfway through, and this period, this penalty kill. A left wing defense, 6, no. It would get a combo, but there's no center, so we don't have to worry about that. So he's going to slide it back to Danico. Danico on the power play, 16. Danico is looking for someone to pass it to. And again, intercepted right wing, not enough. So he's going to slide it to the left wing. That is Peluso, 35 on the power play. Peluso with an assist chance. And this one is going to the right defenseman. Number 40, though, is not what you want to see. And he takes a shot, but it goes wide of the net. Loose puck situation, and it's going to be a face-off as there's a possibility the left defenseman here, Doug Bodger, is coming off the ice, and that means we have a face-off. And we don't do penalties. We don't do injuries. So, 11:40, is that, what time does he come back? 11:20, so just 20 seconds to go. We'll go ahead and get things set up for, the next line because these guys are only going to be playing 20 seconds on the penalty kill. All right, face-off, still, oh no, actually we got a 3 now. 3 versus 5, so only +2 for Jim Dowd. And not enough as Dowd is going to win it over to Richer. Richer has it, and what's he going to do with it? The left defenseman, Sabota, comes in with the big hit and cannot knock Richer off the puck. He slides it back to Niedermeyer on the power play, 14. Niedermeyer is going to give it up. Niedermeyer gives it up. This is still part of this power play because the play has not ended yet. So this is a shorthanded opportunity, and breakaway at the right wing is an 8. Breakaway, no, Wayne Presley's only a 5, but he does take possession, and the time for the penalty is over. So yay, back to full strength action. And flipping the puck here on Wayne Presley, the center and the right wing. That's only a 4, not high enough. He's going to slide it back to Sabota. Sabota. Oh, he almost gives it away, but he finds an open man. And unless it's taken away, no doubt can't get it. So he's going to slide it over to Dave Hanna. Dave Hanna's got an assist chance. Hanna slides it to the right wing. Wayne Presley, 14. Great chance as Hanna over to Presley. And the shot is going to be defensive left defenseman is a 2 on the shot. Left defense, that's Scott Stevens. You know he's going to be a defense. Yeah, he's a 6. So it's going to be wide as the shot is blocked. And so with the block, we go to loose puck. And once again, a face-off for a possible injury. But no injury on the play as Hannah's fine. And we haven't seen these guys in like a year, and they're number 1 line for the Sabres. They can actually use them now, so let's use them. All right, there we go. So it is 10:40 to go here in the second period. 2-1 your score. And a lot of blocked shots in this one, not many in the first period, I'll tell you that. So here we go. Face-off, 7-7, so it's all tied up. It's going to go to the home center. Bernie Nichols is going to have it, and he's going to be hit by Doug Bodger, but not enough as he slides it back to the left defenseman, Bruce Driver. Driver looking to pass it. And Howard Chuck is going to intercept the pass. Yes, he is. Howard Chuck intercepts the pass for the Sabres. And we just changed this line preemptively for this line change there. So Howard Chuck intercepts the puck. Left wing, that's Zelpukin, is not going to get it as he slides it back to the right defenseman. Smelnick for the Sabres, 6. And, Smelnick has possibly given it up. And that is no break for the left wing as Zelpukin takes it back, and they have a big battle in the corner. Zelpukin with it. And no, so he's going to slide it to the right defenseman. That is Danico. A 5 for Danico. Oh, he's got a possibility of giving it away. So back-to-back giveaway attempts here. No, as Mogilny could not get the step on the defenders. And now Mogilny has it. 2-2, not enough. So it's going to go to the left defenseman, Bodger. Bodger with a 2. That is going to be a shot by Bodger. Sabres with not many shots here in the second period. They could use one. And the center block, no defense. And no, Bernie Nichols is only a 2. So it's going to be on goal. And a 57 on the 2. 57 on the 2 is going to be held by Martin Brodeur. Only the second shot on goal here. 9 minutes left in the second period. 11 minutes gone. Well, you know what? We should probably just go ahead and play out the rest of this period. It goes pretty fast, actually. So it's 9 minutes. Yeah, we just changed these guys 20 seconds before the normal line change, which would be 10 to 8. So we'll leave these guys on. All right. So face off, even up again. This one's going to go to Himalev for the Sabres. Himalev has it, and that is hit. And no, it's going to be slid back to the right defenseman, Smelnick. Smelnick with a 10, and he's going to possibly give it away. And it's given away to Bernie Nichols. Nichols trying to deke out the defenders, but cannot get by the tough Buffalo defense. Possible dump in defense. Nope. So it's going to go to the right wing, 29. And that is a giveaway. Oh my gosh, these players, what are they doing now? It's like everyone is trying to give the puck away. And left wing takes it, Himalev. But again, cannot break through this New Jersey defense. And so Himalev has it. Left defense is not high enough, so he's going to slide it over to Howard Chuck. Howard Chuck, he's going to try and take a shot here. Oh, wait a second. And that is shot and a save. A rebound out in front. They battle for it in front of Brodeur. And it goes to Zelpukin, fortunately for New Jersey. And we will change lines after the big structural in front of Brodeur. But the Sabres, once again, playing defensively, can't come in there and get those rebounds. So we're back on schedule here, 8 minutes to go here in the second period. And it is going to be Stéphane Richer for New Jersey. Left wing, left defense. 3-3 is not enough. Slides it over to Lemieux. Lemieux looking to give it away. Of course he's going to give it away. No. Brad May takes it from him with a big hit. And May has it for the Sabres. He brings it into the New Jersey zone. And it's going to be a dump in. The dump in is going to Plant 5 versus Dowd. So Dowd is going to win the defensive battle here in the corner after the dump in. So Dowd for New Jersey has it. And defensive 6, 2-2 is not high enough. He's going to slide it back to Scott Stevens. Stevens with a great opportunity. He comes in from the point. Nobody in the Sabres is covering. His shot. And it is saved by Hasek. Once again, gloves that one out of the air. Poses. Statue of Liberty pose with the glove in the puck in the glove. And the Sabres escape that one again. 7 minutes to go here. Big shot by Scott Stevens. Regular season, 18 goals, 5 power play goals, 1 shorthanded. He would have 60, count them, 60 assists and 112 penalty minutes. One of the best defenders in the league. So we got 7 minutes to go in this one, and face-off 5-5. So everything's even up on the face-off, and they drop the puck, and it looks like Dowd wins it back to Stevens. Stevens is going to take the puck, and the left wing is May. May comes in with another hit and takes that one away. Big Brad May for the Sabres. I believe when you take it away, it's not a loose puck, right? It's just a regular. You take it away, right? Let me just double check that because now I'm beginning to wonder. Yeah, the defender is taking the puck away. Yes, right. Okay, just wanted to make sure I'm not screwing anything up, having people yell at me. So May with it. May has it for the Sabres. Penalty, no. Jim Dowd is a 0. Wow, holy cow. So he's going to slide it back to the right defenseman. That's Craig Muni. Muni's going to try and give this away. Nobody wants the puck. They're scared of it. Right wing. Is he going to break away? Claude Lemieux, breakaway. Breakaway is a 3, and Claude Lemieux steals the puck off of Muni's stick. And we got us a breakaway by Claude Lemieux. We'll call it a 2-on-1 breakaway. Lemieux and Dowd against Muni. And Lemieux takes it and comes in on Hasek with the breakaway. Here comes a shot. And, oh my gosh, I think that's going to be something really good. On breakaways, you always ignore anything in the defensive thing because there's nobody there to do anything. So on breakaways, you just ignore that. A 13 is... Oh my gosh! On Dominic Hasek, a 13 is a... Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this. Hang on a second. I got to move this over here so I can see. So a 13 is going to be... Come on, focus, you stupid thing. Well, anyways, it's this result. R plus H. So it's going to cause a rebound, but Dominic Hasek is now hot. If it would have been a 14, it would have actually been a goal, but it is a rebound plus hot. So a shot on goal, a breakaway by Lemieux. Oh, wait, no. I'm wrong. Hang on. I think I'm wrong on this. Hang on. I think I'm wrong. On a breakaway, you get to subtract. Where is it? Breakaway. No, actually, he does not. I thought you got to add or subtract. Oh, maybe that's just for penalty shots. Maybe it's penalty shots you get to. Yes, I think it's penalty shots. You don't get to do that on a breakaway, which is kind of dumb, but you get to do it on penalty shots. All right, so breakaway, Hasek makes a save. He does turn hot, but it causes a rebound. So let's flip up a rebound situation here. Rebound is a home right defenseman. 13, that's Niedermeyer. 13 is going to be a shot on goal 3. So another shot here. 74 is going to be held by Hasek. And another shot by New Jersey here in the second period. 7-3 shots on goal here. A lot of block shots, a lot of giveaways. It's the first time we actually had a breakaway, though, so that was exciting. Wow. So there's just 20 seconds to go before we have a line shift, so we're going to go ahead and preemptively make a line change again. Preemptively, so we don't have to do it later. And, yeah, we'll pull these guys out. There we go. All right. So here comes the Sabres. Ray Simon and Dahl for the Sabres against McKay, Carpenter, and Peluso. Face-off is +3 for Carpenter. And it's going to be tied, but tie will go to the visitor right defense. So it's going to be Moeller for the Sabres. Sabres 6-20, 2-1 is your score. Left wing, left defenseman, not high enough, so he's going to slide it over to the right wing. And Jason Dahl looking for someone to pass it to. Hit of 8, not high enough, so it's going to go over to the center. Todd Simon, 38. And he's going to look for a great pass, and he's going to slide it over to the right defenseman for 31, and that will be a shot by Moeller. Weak shot from the outside. Weak shot. Oh, too bad it was nice and low, too. But it's going to be a save and a rebound opportunity. Rebound is defensive center. So that's going to be picked up by Bobby Carpenter for New Jersey. 5:40 to go here in the second period. And here we go. And center of 3. No, Todd Simon is 0. So he's going to slide it to the left defenseman, 35. And Tommy Emeline looking for, skates it back into his zone, looking for an open man. Sabres playing back defensively here with 5:20 to go. Intercepted possibility, center right wing, not even close. It's going to go to the right wing, Randy McKay for a 12. McKay's going to take a weak shot from the outside. Weak shot, and that's actually, wow, that's 2 lucky ones for the Sabres. As New Jersey rolled 2 really low numbers, but they had really crappy a 0 and a 1 goal. So that's going to be an easy save by Hasek, but he gives up the rebound. The rebound says right defenseman 7, left wing 5. So it's going to be a rebound to Jason Smith. But Jason Smith rebound is a 0. 1-37 on the assist column is so he's got no chance of scoring other than our house rule. But you never know. And that will be a 21 on the 0 column. That'll be another shot and goal and another rebound. Rebound is going to be picked up by Todd Simon here with 5 minutes to go here in the second period. And I think the fourth liners were out there pretty long. Well, we'll give them a full shift. Why not? We'll give them a full shift. So Todd Simon with it, but coming in is Randy McKay. McKay is not able to take it away, and it goes back to Boucher for the Sabres, 17, and he's looking for an open Sabre this time. Defensive 4, nope. This time he passes it back to Simon for 14. Another shot by Todd Simon. Another 0 shot. And is it blocked? Left defense, no. So it will go on goal. Sabres, I think I actually forgot to give them their other shot too. So they should be up to 6 shots now. So it's not blocked, but a 33 is just going to be a save and a rebound. And the rebound goes to offensive right defenseman. That's Randy Moore. And a 13 is going to be a shot and goal 1. They just have the wrong guys out there at this time. Shot and goal 1 and 56 is going to be held by Brodeur. And that will be another shot on goal. And the Sabres, just like that, have gone from 3 to 7 pretty quickly here at the end of the second period. But they're all weak shots from the outside. And you're not going to beat Martin Brodeur with that nonsense. That is for sure. So we played with the third line guys for a while. So it looks like the first liners and second liners are going to get the last 4 minutes of this game period. So it's going to be, we'll leave, you know what, we're going to bring in these guys, and then we'll, just so we can have, you know what, we're going to bring in these guys, so we have a little different setup. So it's going to be Himilev, Howardchuk, and Mogilny against Claude Lemieux, Dowd, and Richer. Face-off is Howardchuk 7, Dowd is 5, so +2. And kicked out is the visitors, so Howardchuk is out, which means Himilev has to take it. He's a 3, so Dowd goes from a -2 to a +2 now. And he's going to win the faceoff over to Claude Lemieux for New Jersey. Left wing Himmelev tries to take the puck away, and he does. Himmelev with a great defensive play there for the Sabres. And Himmelev now, and he's going to pass it to the right defenseman, 14. And Craig Muni looking for an open man. He finds an open man. Right wing Claude Lemieux, and he comes in with a big hit, and a loose puck ensues. And it's going to be a face-off as, again, we would check for an injury, but we're not doing injuries. I let the actual real life tell us what happened. All right, so we're having another face-off. So, again, it's 7 versus 5, so +2 for Howardchuk. Howardchuk, what are we doing? Face-off. Oh, and he's going to lose it as Dowd gets it back to Niedermeyer at the point. Niedermeyer with it. And this time McGillney's trying to come in there with a hit of 0. And barely the breeze of him coming over, Niedermeyer doesn't even acknowledge. Goes over to Richer, 36. Oh, that's an assist pass. So Richer looking for an open man, and that's going to be Dowd, an 11, and that's going to be Dowd out in front of Hasek. Dowd with the shot, a save, and Hasek will hold on to that one. Another beautiful pass and an opportunity. And we are going to, with 3 minutes left, and then we'll play these guys for a minute and a half, and then we'll flip them over for the other guys to come back for the other minute and a half. So, face-off, 5-7, Nichols with the +2. He's going to win it himself. He's going to take it himself. Left defense, right defense, and that's only 8, so not enough as he slides it over to Zelepukin. Zelepukin looking for an open man. Left wing, and it's going to be a force dump in, and the dump in is going to be a battle between Zelepukin, 8, and Semensk, which is a 6. So Zelepukin is going to win that dump in, and he's going to keep possession for New Jersey. Any defender penalty higher than 25? Let's hope not. He's going to slide it over to the left defenseman, Bruce Driver, for a 5. That's going to be a shot opportunity for Driver. Shot. 30 is a save and a rebound. Hasek with 11 saves. A rebound opportunity is going to be the home right wing, 30. And that's McLean. McLean with the rebound opportunity. And 82 on the 3 is going to be held by Hasek. Another shot on goal as New Jersey putting the pressure on here late in the second period. Zelepukin, guy who scored with 2 seconds to send Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals to overtime. Sadly, his career got destroyed after the eye injury. Yeah, let's go Devils. World's worst gamers here. G-Puck is here. Guys, sorry I haven't been, talking with you guys. I'm trying to keep the action going for you guys so you're not just sitting here listening to me babble. So once we get done with this period, if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, or whatever, I'll look through the questions there, the comments, and see what happened while I was busy concentrating on the game. So, all right, so we got a face-off with 2 minutes to go, and this line just came on not too long ago. So Nichols with the +2, but he's going to lose it this time, and it's going to go to Audette for the Sabres. Audette, right wing, right defense of 6. Defense of 5, and they do. So Danico's going to get it for New Jersey. Right defenseman hit. That's Semenk hit. Nope, not high enough. He's going to slide it over to the left defenseman, 34. And Driver's looking for a pass, and with 1:20 to go, the New Jersey just skates it around for a little bit as everyone changes players with 1:20 to go here in the second period. And we will flip the flag as Scott Stevens has it. right wing takeaway. That's McGillney. He's going to take that puck away. So McGillney with it now, which is 1 minute to play in the second period. 1 minute to play. Left defense will take it right back as Steven says, oh, no, you don't. Get your grubby little fingers off of this puck. Ah, this puck is mine. Mine. Stay away. Left defense, take away this Pavoda. No, as this one goes to the right wing. No, 6. And Claude Lemieux with the shot. And 92 is not going to do it. As Hasek with another save. And he will drop it for... 92 is an even number. So that's going to go to Craig Muni. So Craig Muni has it with just 20 seconds still. He might get the last... It might be a dump in if the right wing defense is not high enough. It's going to go to the left defenseman, 19. Left defenseman, 19 is a pass, and that's going to do it as the Sabres just skate around with it as the horn goes, as you heard. And that is going to end the second period. So we're getting a little bit quicker, a little bit faster here with this. So in the second period, the Sabres had 7 shots on goal. And New Jersey had 13. We had 2 goals, one by each team. At the 4-minute mark, actually at the 2:20 mark first, we had Jim Dowd for New Jersey by Lemieux and Richer. And for the Sabres, just a minute and 40 seconds later, Derek Plant from Wood and Sabota. Your score after, let's see, it was 1-0, and each team had 1. It's 2-1 going into the third and most important period. So, thank you guys for coming out. We will have the third period. I will separate the third period because overtime, you could go 2-3 periods or whatever in overtime. So, I'll separate that out. But that's how in the crease hockey is mostly pretty easy. There's a few kind of rules you got to kind of remember in certain situations, like when the breakaways, which don't happen very often, and a couple other things that we need to double check. But it mostly is pretty good. So D. Smith, RJO, you advance the time every time you refer to the past two in the fact. Yes, that's right, D. Smith. That's right. So basically, anytime you go to a past situation, that's what I call setting up a play. Like, think of the past situation in football as like doing a play. So anytime you do a play, that's when the time goes up. So any other time you're taking shots or rebounds or assist chance or anything like that, you don't advance the time. Face-offs don't advance the time. It's just when you do the assists. So great help there, D. Smith, on questions, so I appreciate it. What's my number 1 ranked hockey game? Just a short answer without really thinking hard about it. Hockey is very hard to get right because it's mostly just stats and numbers. No matter which game, if you play APA, you stay Stratomatic, you play inside the crease, you play Status Pro Advanced Hockey. It's basically all just stats and numbers. So how you handle the stats and numbers really determines how well your hockey game is. And because, like, in football, you have your plays, right? I'm going to do inside run to the running back. Hockey, you don't have plays, man. It's just mass chaos going on. So I think, hockey's very hard. Hockey is one of those games that you're only going to get what you want out of it, right? If you just take the stats and the numbers, you're not going to get a lot out of the game. If you make it more entertaining, like it's an actual hockey game, and you get somebody with a lot of passion for it, then I think it makes it a lot better. So, to be honest, I like all the hockey games because there's only a few good games out there. It's not like baseball. Like baseball, we have like literally 23 different baseball games, right? So with hockey, there's only like 3 or 4 good ones. So you have to like the ones, you have to like all of them because, I mean, they all do something good. They all don't do everything that the other one does. So you have to like them all, right? Like I'm really a big fan of like, say, 10 baseball games, but 10 of 30 is about a third of them, right? There's probably 6 or 7 hockey games out there, so there's only 2 or 3 that I really like. I like the Stratomatic if you like easy, but of course with the Stratomatic, the problem with Stratomatic is you got the big cards, changing lines, and doing all that stuff. That takes up a lot of table space. I like APA. APA does a lot of good things, but I mean, there's a lot of chart lookup on that one. And you have to remember a lot of information, and you have to do a lot of adjustments, the ODAI adjustment, right? So you're always calculating up, okay, this, then you're adding things up to make your adjustments for the ODAI. Dave Gardner's favorite term, the ODAI, the ODA. I am your father. You will bow to me, Oda. So that can be kind of downsome because you're always adding things up and adjusting your your results. If you look at, say, Status Pro Advance, right? If you look at Status Pro Advance, like literally your Status Pro Advance hockey cards, right? It's just literally nothing but numbers. That's all it is on the card, right? And so all you're doing is drawing a card to find out which number you use. So that might be really cool and might be really smooth for some people, but it can also be very boring for some people because it's like literally I'm just drawing a number to look for which number I'm using on this guy's card. I'm drawing a card to find out which number I'm using on this guy's card. And of course, there's some flavor text in here. Pass to choice of 2 skaters. Then pass to the right wing for shot on goal A. Okay, I'm using shot on goal A. All right, so shot on goal A is a 1-4. Oh, he rolled a 21. So that means it was saved. So, again, hockey's one of these things. You're only going to get out of it what you put into it. If you're into it and you love hockey, you're a passionate guy like Dave Gardner, right? And you enjoy hockey, you're going to look past the stats and the numbers. Any hockey game out there is just stats and numbers because there's no plays, there's nothing to really do you're basically playing the game out, letting the game do it, and all you're doing is moving the parts around, right? You're moving the players in and out, and you're moving the puck. That's all you're doing, right? You're letting the game play out because it's not like in baseball where you have a runner in first and you can try to bunt, or you can try to sacrifice, or you could try to steal. I mean, there's decisions to make. In hockey, there's no decisions to make. You put the guys out there and you let the chaos begin. That's the problem with hockey, and that's why it's so hard to sim, is because it's just mass chaos on the ice. So I love Stratomatic, I love APA, I love Inside the Crease. There's nothing wrong with any one of these games. I would highly recommend any one of them to anybody out there. As far as my favorite, I don't really, at this point, I don't have a favorite. Like I said, the problem is there's so few good hockey games. You have to enjoy the ones that are out there. So that's just my thought. The APA game with those added rules for the corner battle. Well, I mean, yeah. So the APA does that, but I mean, you can see here we have that like literally 20 times a period, right? Where you have 2 players facing off either on a loose puck or sometimes on dump-ins there will be battles. So rebounds, there'll be battles. So, I mean, you get that a lot in this game. If you like matchups, right? If you like taking one player and putting them up against another player, this game has got that in spades, man. Just looking back through the chat to see if anybody had any thoughts, questions. Yeah, I mean, hockey's not super easy to do, to broadcast, to watch, because it's a longer game. You know, you can't get it done in like 10 minutes. I mean, there is quick play games. So yeah, I mean, if you want to do a quick play game, but I like to feel, you know, this one's a little more involved because you're talking 20 seconds per play. You got APA, which is 30 seconds per play, and you got Stratomatic, which is 40 seconds per play. So Stratomatic probably plays the shortest because you have the least amount of plays that you have to run. So like in baseball, you're only doing 27 outs. So 27 plays and you're done on a no-hitter, right? And hockey, you're playing 20 seconds. So that's three plays per minute, 20 minutes per period. That's 60 plays per period times 3 periods. That's 180 plays you got to do. So you got 27 versus 180. Which do you think is going to take longer to do? There are also PC games. Yes, action PC hockey. Yes, there's action PC hockey. There is, of course, Stratomatic hockey on the computer. There is Inside the Crease on the computer, actually. So, as a matter of fact, I can show you guys. Slide this over. Actually, I can't because I don't have the right screens shared. I guess I could. Oh, that drives me crazy that these game companies cannot get these stupid wave files to play at a decent sound pitch. It drives me crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oops. Let's see here. So, of course, you have the Inside the Crease hockey utility. So we'll just do a new game. And we'll say Boston against Columbus. There we go. That's fine. And then you can set up how many lines, what your overtime is going to be. You know, we'll just say there's 5 minutes. No sound because I hate the sound. You can play with injuries or not. You can draw a random card, or you can have it go through the deck and then reset once it goes through the deck, or you can have it draw a random card each time. And then you can choose your lineups, which is super cool because you can say, okay, I'm going to load the Boston 14-15 season, but you can make any changes you want to those. Setups on which lines players are in, who's out. And then start a random goalie, sure. And then we'll go to the home team. Start a random goalie and drop the puck. So there is Inside the Crease hockey. Plays just like what we have on our table here. We can change lines, right? So you can go to line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, defensive pairs, your power play 1, your penalty kills. You can adjust your forechecking strategies down here. So it should be on medium, and 2, which is the normal, right? And then you can actually change lines. Like you can say, oh, you know what? I want to put Hartnell over here. So you can click on here to change your line setup however you want. Here's your goalie card. You hit the face-off. It'll highlight. It'll highlight for you the different results you're supposed to be looking at. So it looks like it's going to be face-off 1 by Ray Johnson here. And so we're going to have a pass situation. It's going to go to the right defenseman, right? So you can see how both right defensemen are highlighted here. So the game is saying one of these two players won. So you just have to look at this and tell me which one won. And I can say, oh, I know who won. It's this guy. And I click on the pass. And then this is basically like the fast action flipper right there. So he's trying to pass it to the left wing, but it could be intercepted by the right wing and the right defenseman. So you will see here 3 and a 3. So is that 6? Well, that 6 is not high enough. So, and then there would be any defensive adjustments down here. So it's a pass to the left wing 17. And look at left wing 17, and it's a shot on goal 1. So we're going to have a shot. Is it going to be wide? 6. Is he as a 6? No, he's not. So it won't be wide. So we look at shot number 40 is going to be held by Tukarask. So that's inside the crease. Great program to run your hockey games, obviously. I'm just going to exit out. So, anywho's, that's pretty much that. World's Gamer says, with card games, I would think I struggle as I want to do so many changes so often. Guys are out on there every 30 or 1 minute at most. Yeah. So, I mean, right. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. So what I do is I compensate, right? Because I'm one of those guys that I want to do like you. I want to change lines like every minute or something. So I try to change lines at least every 2 minutes, if not sooner. If we have a whistle at like the 140 mark, then I definitely change. And sometimes I'll even change at the 120 mark, especially because for me, literally changing lines is like this. Boom, boom, right? So I just do that, and I just do this, and then I got my lines changed. How long did that take? The problem is when you don't have your cards in your sleeves, right? Then you got to individually flip each card over. It can take a little bit of time, and when you're doing that 20 times per period or 30 times per period, let's save this while I'm thinking about it. The settings were saved. Okay. So if I go to load, new game, load games, save. Let's save it one more time just to make sure. And then I think, do I have all the information on here that I need? I think I do. So we're good to go. All right, so I can close out of this. There we go. What were we talking about? Yeah, Alan Shaw, see you later, buddy. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it, man. Sorry I didn't get a chance to really talk with you much, but the fact that inside the Crease guys, Bill over there at Inside Sports, went and created this utility for me and oh, because I closed it. Damn. He changed this utility for me, guys. So now there's a green button and a red button if you watched my video that I put out yesterday. So it didn't used to look like this. And this is so much easier and so much better to use. I just love it so much. So if I go to File, Load. Oh, it did save it. Super good. Okay, so you can even save your game in progress. I didn't even know you could do that. That is super good. I wish there was a section for penalties, so you could put, 2-minute penalties in, so it would automatically count down penalties for you. I might suggest a few more things, but being a free utility, I'm not sure how much work they want to put out into it. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do, but it'd be super good if it could do a little bit more, a little bit. So, $30 US for the PC game with 2 teams isn't too bad. Going to consider picking it up. I would like a card hockey game, but if you're looking for a card hockey game, you only got two choices. You got Inside the Crease or Stratomatic. Those are your only two card PC games. That's it. One or the other. These are the only ones that have actual cards. So, if that's what you're looking for, those are your choices. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate everyone coming out today. We got a couple periods in of this game. And, it went pretty good. Probably, I would say about an hour in period. But, of course, I'm doing a lot of things and keeping track of stats and stuff like that. And goals. So, we'll get it a little bit faster. Once you get used to everything, I think, so I appreciate everyone coming out. You all have a great night, and we'll see you guys later. We're going to try and get third period in tonight, but I'm going to go rest my voice and stuff for a little while. I'm getting a little hoarse. So anyways, thanks, guys. See you next time.